A very good day to you viewers and listeners. My name is Adora Shvaro. You're joining me on Zim Social Network News, your channel, where we give you our diluted news, the news headlines. Secretary of Information, Publicity and Broadcasting Services Nikki Mangwana celebrates 2 years of ruling of Emmerson Mnangagwa. RBZ says it's now illegal to be in WhatsApp groups where people advertise Forex. MDCT Secretary General Douglas Monzora apologizes to the nation. Massive send-off Karoi MDC Alliance made that official. Coronavirus updates. Nikki Mangwana doesn't know what Ahopo Chimono was arrested for. Lastly, to run up on news, President Mnangagwa's achievements as he plans. Let's take a look at the news in detail. Secretary of Information in Zimbabwe, Nikki Mangwana, yesterday gave what he termed Emmerson Mnangagwa's achievements in 2 years as he celebrated the 2-year reign of Emmerson Mnangagwa. More to follow in the following video clip.
Wow, it's amazing how time flies. Today marks the second anniversary of President Mnangagwa's swearing in after the 2018 election. Our attempt to highlight some of the government's achievements so far in just 2 minutes. I've watched similar challenges elsewhere, and who knows, perhaps I could beat the clock. Here we go. Zimbabwe turned the national budget deficit into a cumulative surplus of 1.2 billion. The benefits of such a surplus are enjoyed as subsidies to the general citizenry. Roller meal is being sold at $75 instead of the market price of $400. Fares for Zvobgo 20% of the market value. We've improved electricity supplies. We've rehabilitated urban and rural roads. We have also educated vulnerable children under BEAM. We've reintroduced the Zimbabwe dollar, which has boosted exports and created jobs. We've resolved the former commercial farmers' legacy issues. We've reintroduced climate-friendly and high-yield Pumbuza farming project. We have brought down the public sector bill from 92% wage bill from 92% to 50% of revenue. Zimbabwe is now number 3 on Africa's budget transparency list. We repealed the indigenization law in replacing them with more business-friendly economic empowerment laws. We introduced the one-stop shop under Zinga. We reduced the period for starting a business from 32 days to 11 days. It now takes 150 days to get a construction permit, down from 208 days. The property registration period has been cut down from 36 days to 14 days. And thanks to these reforms, Zimbabwe is on Africa's top 5 doing business reformer list. Now new players are in the broadcasting industry. We've repealed IPA, we've repealed POSA. Our government has begun addressing the Gugura-only issues. Pollard has enabled political players to interact with each other and with government. We've empowered communities to develop under devolution policy. We've established innovation hubs at universities. Beitbridge Porter Post has been expanded and modernized. Harare Beitbridge Highway is being dualized. We've overseen the construction of the new parliamentary building. The once treacherous Makuti Road is under construction. We have constructed critical dams such as Gwaishangani and Maruanyati. We've opened the new coal mines and facilitated the development of Acacia mines. Okay. Quite a mouthful, but a great list all the same. I'll pass on this challenge to George Kwamatanga to detail his minister's achievements in just 30 seconds. All the best, mate.
The Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe says it's now illegal to be in WhatsApp groups where people advertise Forex. RBZ has warned that it is illegal to be in WhatsApp groups where people advertise to buy and sell foreign currency. Moving on, MDCT Secretary General Douglas Monzora apologizes to the nation 2 days after making a controversial statement that Gugura-Wundi was a civil war. Douglas Monzora now says he apologizes. The Secretary General of MDC says a Gugura-Wundi was a genocide. In the following video clip, a massive send-off Karoi MDC Alliance made that official. In the next story, Nikki Mangwana doesn't know what Hopo Chimono was arrested for. More to follow in the following video clip.
So what are the charges being faced by Mr. Hopewell Chinono without getting into the specifics or the merits of the case?
Sorry, I missed the first few words.
I was asking the charges against Mr. Chinono
Okay, question, of course.
without getting into the merits of the case.
I haven't had a good peek at the charge sheet, but I would say casually that I think it's something to do with a plot to subvert a constitutional government or something along those lines. But to be honest, I haven't been taking a keen interest on the charge sheet itself.
But why not, Mr. Mangwana, given that this is such a high-profile case? It's gained so much traction outside of Zimbabwe, which has led to the Zimbabwean government being accused of human rights abuses and law enforcers also being accused of arresting and beating up people, as is the case with Hopewell Chinono. If these charges are so serious, and you, as the Secretary for Information, surely should have a handle on at least what exactly the charges are against Mr. Chinono.
I can get this charge sheet, but what I'm telling you, because obviously I didn't know we were going to speak about Mr. Chinono, and I don't have to cram his charge sheet in my head. But the point is, the charge has something to do with subverting a constitutional government. That's what is being.
Moving on into round of our news, President Emmerson Mnangagwa claims to have achieved the following: ranked third in Africa on budget transparency by the Open Budget Survey, 1.8 million farmers trained for Pfumbuza, subsidized agricultural inputs for vulnerable households, Robert Gabriel Mugabe Airport expansion is currently under construction, 18 billion stimulus package to help regenerate the economy post-COVID-19, dam projects in Causeway, Gwaishangan, and Marobanyat currently under construction. 4.2 billion US dollars Great Dyke Platinum Mine is already under construction. Reintroduced the Zimbabwean dollar after 10 years of dollarization and relying on foreign currency. 4 billion US dollars Karo Resources Mondoronge's Platinum project is ahead of schedule. Completed the Chirezi Tanganda Road with the Makuti Chirunt and Karoi Binga roads currently under construction. Implemented a new school curriculum so that every student is accommodated for. Compensation for former farm owners by 3.5 billion US dollars, ending years of disputes. These are the achievements being claimed by President Emmerson Mnangagwa this year and last year, the 2 years of his ruling. Viewers and listeners, that's all we have for the news today. My name is Chidwala, and thank you so much for tuning in to Zim Social Network. If you're watching us from my Facebook page, Zim Social Network,
to another episode of Did You Know by Rudo, Chidwala. Today's episode is on the late Patson Zamara. May his dear soul rest in peace. Patson Zamara was a Zimbabwean human rights activist born in Mutoko and was brother to Itai Zamara, a journalist who was abducted by suspected state agents on the 9th of March 2015 and has been missing since then. He was recently diagnosed with colon cancer, and the treatment was estimated to cost 28,000 United States dollars, and over 14,000 United States dollars had been raised, and he died on Wednesday, 28 August 2020, ahead of his cancer surgery. In 2016, Patson, along with Pride Nkono, Makombrere Harujishe, Tatenda Mombeyarara, and other activists were arrested whilst on protest at Africa Unity Square and charged with robbery and assault charges. A protest which they called Occupy Africa Unity Square and paid a bail of 500 United States dollars. During the 2008 campaign, along with other activists, they worked together with Patson under the ambit of generational consensus as they pushed for the Nelson Chamisa candidature. It was a history-making moment as they collectively mobilized millions of young people to vote for Chamisa. Zamara's energy was always handy as they crisscrossed the country, canvassing for votes which ultimately accumulated in over 1 million youths voting for Nelson Chamisa in the 2018 elections. Selfless as always, Dzamara was appointed into the MDC Alliance National Executive Team, a post he held till his untimely death. Once, after his abduction and torture in 2016, Patson opened up to his friend on their way to a soccer match. As we were driving to Highfield after a soccer match between Highlanders and Dynamos and Rufaro Stadium, that he was not feeling well. "Those people poisoned me with that injection, comrade," he said. "I told him he was strong and would last the distance and win the fight. Was I wrong?" Thank you for listening to another episode of Did You Know? And until next time, enjoy the rest of your day.